Hey everyone, it's Robbie. I want to thank you for watching this video, which is a recording of a live stream I did. If you'd like to catch a stream live, check out the description box below for a link to my Twitch channel. There, you'll be able to find a schedule for what and when I stream. I have a pretty regular schedule, so if you can, stop by and say hi. Thanks again, and enjoy the video. There we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the stream here. Hope you guys are having a great day. I am not doing too bad myself. I'm just getting everything set up here. I've been, game's taking a little bit longer to load than I thought, so I just wanted to get up. I also want to boost the audio level just a little bit. I noticed when we were playing Stardew yesterday, game volume was a little low, so I decided just to boost it up just a little bit here, so hopefully that'll be a little bit better today. But today, we are playing some MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. And if you watched the last stream, at the end of the video, we had a pilot die on us. Actually, one of our better pilots. And I went back and watched the stream itself to see what exactly happened. And unfortunately, if you actually watch the best bites, it shows it on there. Or if you watch the VOD of the stream on YouTube, you can see it. He actually didn't get killed in either one of the fights. If you watch towards the end, when we kill the crab, we're running away. We're fighting a bunch of vehicles and things like that, and you just barely see it. But you actually can see there was a couple of missiles went right into the cockpit and killed him instantly. He was at about 75% health, and just a headshot with a couple of missiles killed him instantly. So I thought that was a little cheaty. If he would have died with against either the AC-20 or the crab or something like that, I can understand that a little bit better. But it was just a random, like, luck of the draw shot. So I'm actually, when I reloaded this, I'm like, you know what? I think we need to redo that mission. Number one, we didn't really get much out of it, and we lost a pilot. So I've got the mission reloaded now. So let me pop the game open here. Give it a second for it to come up. There it is. So I'm actually paused. I've actually launched the mission already. So we're going to start with this mission. We're going to redo it first, and then we're going to continue on with our playthrough. So if you weren't here last week, you can kind of see what this game's all about. And this game is really loud. So let me turn that back down here. Let's see here. Ooh. I can see why Stardew was turned down so much last week, because this game is very loud. And we got all 4 mechs still.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems phenomenal.
Alrighty, so let's see here. Let me pull the keyboard out a little bit so I can access the keyboard just a bit more. Let's do this. Let's get going here. Yeah, I probably don't have the best camouflage for a snow planet right now. I mean, bright orange and bright yellow and dark blue. Probably not the best idea in the world, but, you know, it's what we got, so we're going to go with it. Back into the cockpit here. And I think last time, this game's lagging a little bit. I noticed that. They're loading in there. It was just, it's gonna come down right on top of us. Let's just stay here. All right. If you remember last time, we had a bit of a detour, like through a mountain, and I think I found the better way to go through here. So it's not nearly as bad. So hopefully, because if you remember, also last time our blackjack did not come with us at all. And so we came off that cliff just to the left here, and the blackjack got stuck, which stinks. But so I think this time we found a little bit better path down the mountain, so we can hopefully get this. We'll have all 4 mechs for that fight. It might be the same ones. I'm pretty sure they don't change them for the same missions, but like an assassination mission won't be. All right, hold on, what we got here? Alright, that's the crab. Let's try to take him out. first. If we can take him out before we fight the other guy, I'd be okay with that. Oh, there's a cicada with him. Or not a cicada. A flea. Oh, there's the other guy. Oh, it's the Hunchback. That is the AC-21 too. I need to take that one out as soon as I can. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have my guys sit on the one crab. I'm going to go after the AC-20 guy. Come on, Hunchback. You know you're gonna be hit hard. Oh crap. Well. Oh, that's shut down. I might die here. Oh, come on. Well, nothing's blown up, but I killed his AC-20. That's what I care about. He's got one medium laser left. I'm just gonna leave him be for right this second, and clean up some of these clean up some of these vehicles. Is that tank flipped over? Oh, all right, kick him. He's dead. Like that one, I just put him up for a punt and just killed him. That was pretty funny. So let's clean up a little bit here. Because, I mean, that, let's get rid of this locust here. Because that, now that I have, you know, my heat's gone down, we've cleaned up a lot of these tanks. This guy ain't gonna do much to us. One medium laser, one small laser. Thanks. So I just lost my AC-10. That's not great, but, so I mean, he can still do damage, but he just stepped on his own turret, too. But he, yeah. All right. Let's get out of here because it looks like they dropped a couple more mechs. But let's get out of here because I've already lost my AC-10, so I don't really have my main means of damage. I mean, I do have my lasers and my missiles still, so it's not like I'm totally useless. But I feel a little bit. Oh, there's another one of those. That's what killed our guy last time, by the way. If you were curious at all, I actually need to land over here. But our 3 mechs can more than handle those 2 guys if we need be. But I'd rather just get out of here, make sure we don't do any more damage. I mean, we took quite a beating in that one. That AC-20 is no joke. But once we get one, I really want to get. I think a Hunchback with an AC-20 might be like a nice upgrade for us. Ooh, game's lagging a little bit here. If it crashed, I'd be so sad if we have to do this mission a 3rd time on stream. Oh, there it goes. The game's acting up just a little bit today. I don't know why. It's let me take a look here. See if maybe I accidentally left something open that I shouldn't have, or have like, you know, just a, you know, NVIDIA or something like that going. Of course. Let's see here. Not really. All right. Well. Something like that. All right. Maybe it'll load. Now, I expected here to lag a little bit just because the game's loading. Makes sense. Alrighty, see what we got here. Value. AC-5 burst fire. It's not too bad. I'll take the LRMs then and some medium lasers. I have 24 of the tier 1s, so I really don't need too many more. Is there anything else? Maybe like a heat sink? There we go. I guess we just take the lasers because they're worth 40 grand, and if we have a lot of them, we can do that. No pilots were killed in this one. We did lose a weapon, but I can replace a weapon. It's hard to replace a pilot. Let's see here. So, that was just armor. We'll repair that one. Cicada, I lost a weapon on it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Jenner. I don't think we lost anything. That's just some armor on that one. Armor on this one. And then we gotta edit this one. Lost an AC 10 burst fire, but that's why you have a backup always. I'm down to 1 though. So that's not a good thing, but there we go. Everything's repaired. Full weight. Do we have another SRM6 that's maybe a little bit better? Doesn't look like it. Alright, never mind then. Go ahead and start those. I think we're just, you know, we're not really waiting on any story missions right now. We're just doing we're just raising our reputation up just a little bit so that, because essentially this, the game kind of unlocks as you level up, which makes sense. So let's see what we got here. We got 2 available contracts. We have break the standoff and counterintelligence operations. I get a feeling this is a Davion against Davion, which we really don't want to do. So we'll take this one. This one's not a bad one. This is a Warzone one, so that's one of those where they're just going to keep sending enemies after us, and we can kill as much as we want until we want to leave. That one's a pretty good one. We have under the tonnage limit, so I think we're okay there. Let's go ahead and get as much salvage as we can and negotiate for some sea bills. We're at $4.1 million, and I got a feeling if we went to a market or something like that, we could very easily sell a lot of that. Just so that if we really wanted some, just wanted some more cash or something like that, we could easily get it. So, not really concerned about our getting sea bills off missions. So I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and accept this one. We'll have to wait because everything's being worked on. So it'll just wait. You can see here, the mission will just start when the Centurion's rebuilt. So that's pretty good. We got that one taken care of here. Let's go ahead and break the standoff. Everybody's healthy. All mechs are repaired. Nothing's missing from anything. And I think we're ready to rock and roll then. All right, let's hit ready then. Again, we'll start loading it faster, hopefully. But yeah, I think this is of the 2 games I've played of this is the faster of the 2 to actually get a full lance. I think my problem is that I was running with a lot of medium mechs. I think I'm the one I have 3 or 4 medium mechs and 2 heavy mechs along with a light. And the problem is that with things like this, there's no way you can run a heavy mech with 3 other mechs. You have to, you know, sacrifice a mech to have that heavier lance on there, which to me I thought would be okay, but it seems like this is actually doing a lot better. It kind of spreads your targets out a little bit more. Even if like the Javelin only had I think 2 lasers on it, even if the Javelin is just drawing people off, that means I don't take as much damage, so I don't have to pay, you know, as much. So, you know, it's kind of a trade-off that I think is a little bit better than I expected it to be. So, and it's hilarious. I was playing this, you know, on my own time when I was playing my own account, and the story mission I'm on is pretty tough. And I'm doing it with 2 heavy mechs and 2 medium mechs, I believe it is, and I'm still having a hard time. So this game kind of ramps up pretty quick. So we do need to start looking for some bigger guns. I'm hoping maybe to replace the Javelin in this episode, maybe the Jenner. We'll see. It depends how much weight we can put into it. Because right now we're at our max, which is cool, but we're going to start to get some missions that aren't as easy. And when we get to those, we will need something a little bit heavier. I think the Javelin's, what, 30 tons? So if we can find a mission that's like a difficulty 12 or 13, that'll probably easily give us a 180 weight limit, which will give us another 50-ton mech. Something like a Centurion or an Assassin. A Hunchback's only a 45-ton mech, so... Alright, let's, Ooh, crap. They're actually behind us. So we got to clear out. There should be 4 enemies out here we got to clear out, and then once we do that, we'll get we'll start actually our our countdown for mechs. It's a Locust. We got a helicopter. Looks like we got maybe 2 mechs. So let's go after this one. Now this one we don't have to worry about the base because it's just sitting here. We don't have to defend the base mission, so. I think we've lost all of our allies already. I could be wrong about that, but I think we have no more allies left. Which would be kind of interesting if that was true. There's one leg gone. Man, even on these ice planets I have issues with heat. What in the world's going on? Alright, he's going down hard now. I'll let my mech cool off a little bit, because if I don't... There we go. So we gotta kill at least 15 targets. So, not too awful bad here. First one sighted over here. Alright, let's get onto this one. There's a tank on top of this hill. I'm gonna go tank out. Or take out. And that's why, because I didn't think that that mech would be too hard for our lance mates to take out. There we go. Just a locust ragdolling down a hill. That's pretty funny. Where are they coming from? They're coming from over here. We got harasser missile platform. What is this mech over here? Take out the spider guys, and then I will take out the rest of them. That guy's now down. Alright, they're all down now. Let's just kind of focus on the mech here. That was pretty simple. We did start a little bit of a fire here, but you know, it happens. All right, let's take out this helicopter first. Hopefully, oh, there's actually another mech coming over here. We got 2 mechs on this wave. Maybe. Thought he was coming. We'll take out the commando. It's a good one to take out first, because that's the commando is a decent little light mech. You know, maybe not as good as a Jenner, but still a decent. I always get them and the fire starters mixed up because they look very similar to one another. But the fire starters have a bunch of flamers, where this one has a bunch of missiles on it usually. Usually it's like an SRM-6 and SRM-10, and I think a medium laser. There's one that actually has a large laser on it, and like an SRM-4. So I mean, they're pretty versatile for what they are. Alrighty, where's this helicopter at? That might have been a little bit overkill with the AC-10, but who cares? There's another mech out here somewhere. There he is. Oh look, it's no big deal. Well, it's a good time to shut down. Optimal. Alright, looks like we got maybe one more wave until we've got through our quota. And then once we get our quota done, we can just stay here as long as we want. And by the looks of our damage, we might stay for a little bit, just because we're still pretty good off on all of our things. I think our worst one is that javelin, so it keeps running into combat for some reason. Like headlong into the fight. Tanks are now dead. Let's get this. Let's work on the spider since they're working on the locust there. Oop, I missed that one. Let me run back here since we're running a little hot right now. Let's run back here. Let's have him. We'll let this thing cool down for a second. Let my guys fight it out. Gotta pay attention to that javelin though. So I don't know how long we'll stay, but probably won't be for too much longer. So we can just, so now, we can leave at any time. So if we don't feel like fighting anymore, we can just leave. But I think, since we are, we still have 3 healthy mechs, and 1 that's still decent, let's just go ahead and start, let's start, taking more people out. I think we can easily clean up maybe 1 or 2 more waves, and still be okay. Oh, I missed. And one thing I do, the Locust is a rather small target, so can't really blame me for too many misses on this thing. Oh, he's dead. I know there's a tank over here, so I don't know where it was exactly. Alright, I might take this one out and call it a... ooh, it's a javelin with 2 SRM6s on it. It's a little bit different. But it looks like the javelin's having some issues now, so I think it might be a worse time so that we don't lose the pilot or the mech. And we just, after this fight, we leave. Alright, let's get this last tank out of here. Then we're, it's on our way out anyways, so let's just go ahead and, there we go. An extra $53,000. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but I think the component that the javelin lost was just the arm, which is, there's no weapons in that, so it's gonna take a little bit longer to repair it. So I'm not too concerned about that one, so let's go ahead and get on out of here. And I kind of wish there was a little bit of a repair base around here. Some missions do actually have repair bases that you can use, but they don't have like a mobile one. I'd love to have like a mobile one that you could deploy to repair mechs and then have them, you defend them of course, but like, you deploy them, they'll repair, and then you have to evac them, and then you can continue your mission. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if that's just me. Kind of like how MechWarrior 3 was. You actually had a mobile command center that you could deploy to do repairs, but there was, but you had to defend them as well. So, yeah, it was that was an interesting game. Alright, didn't get much experience for that one, but look at this. We can pick up 6 locusts. That's pretty funny. You know what? Let's see here. Is there a burst fire? We got 12 salvage shares. I mean, we really could, in theory, pick up 2 locusts and sell them for a good amount of money. I'm going to pick up 1. I want to take these 4. And then I'll take the LRN 10, because that's a decent one to have. Alrighty, there we go. That's actually a pretty good haul there for those. I think what we're going to do is we're going to head to an industrial hub. And we'll get our mechs repaired there, because they don't cost as much to repair there and they take less time. We'll also sell that locust, because and now we're also out of contracts here, so not a bad time to leave. Oh, let's see here. There's 2 rare mechs on the market down here. I think we travel to there, set the course. Boosh. Our little dropship jumps off. I don't know if they ever named that ship, because usually they in lore a lot of these dropships are named, especially if it's a mercenary company. If you ever watch Death from Above, Theirs is called the old Jimbo. I remember that. That's what they use to fly around in quite a bit. So it's actually a Phoenix Hawk. The Phoenix Hawk's a little bit of an interesting mech because it is it's actually supposed to be like a combat mech, like a jumping, like punching mech. It's a really neat looking mech. I have I actually have one on my other game, but 2 medium lasers, a small laser, and a large laser. So they're actually pretty decently armed too. What I'm going to go ahead and do on battle mechs, I'm going to go ahead and hit repair, start, repair, start, repair, start, and let's see here. Ooh, we did lose some, maybe a heat sink. There's like a couple other damage, so we'll get that in there. We'll repair all. Everything's good there. Start the work. And so then we have this locust here, which I'm just going to sell because I really don't need it. So inventory, go down to the locust. It's going to give us 741 grand for it, so decent amount. I mean, that Phoenix Hawk is a good addition. It's an interesting thought because it's a little expensive. It's $4.1 million. Let's be honest here. I want to wait on that just for a second because we did have that other. Sorry, man, but we did have that other store that had the. Oh, look at this! So this has got a rare mech and it's got a hero mech. I want to see what these are. So rare mechs are just mechs that you wouldn't see out in the field very often, things like that, like the Phoenix Hawk or whatever this one's going to be. Hero mechs, however, are usually mechs that are piloted by characters in lore that they're special configurations. They have special weapons on them, things like that. Oh, that's another interesting mech. So that's a trebuchet. This is really your first missile boat at 50 tons. 2 LRM-15s plus Artemis 4. That's pretty impressive. Also, the price tag is $11.5 million. I don't think we're going to go for that. But it also has an assassin here, which is not a bad one. Man, that trebuchet is really cool, though. That's with the Artemis 15s on there. Oh, Artemis or LRM-15s plus Artemis. That's a kick butt mech. All right. However, we can't purchase it because even with our 20% discount, it is still $11.5 million. So let's fly because we have still a good amount of money. Let's go down here to Imbrel. And I know we're taking a little bit of money, but we're also waiting for our mechs to be repaired too. So I want to see what this hero mech is because it could be a number of things. But because I don't think I've had one of my other games. Of course, this hero mech could be like a cicada or something like that. Something that is totally useless. It's a spider. Alright, well. Yeah. But here's the reason that it's a hero mech. So we got 2 medium lasers. So here's a regular spider. It's got a medium laser and a flamer on it. Not great. Here's the hero mech, though. So it's got an SRM-4, 2 medium lasers, 2 machine guns, and 2 AMS, which I don't remember what AMS is. It's a missile system, and I don't remember what it is. So yeah, these hero mechs usually have a lot more punch to them. But here's the other thing I just noticed. They have a Shadowhawk here, which a Shadowhawk's a 55-ton mech, so it's a little bit heavier, or it's about the same. It's the same weight as the Centurion. The problem is me and Shadowhawks do not go very well together. For some reason, every time I pilot one, I usually lose an arm, a torso, a leg. Not great. However, it is a good step up from what we have been using. And so we have something like the Griffin 2 that's the same weight, but it's only carrying an LRM-10 and a PPC. I'm not a huge fan of that. It's a great looking mech, but I just don't think though. However, I think this Shadowhawk might be something we actually purchase because it's a good mech. It's got an AC-5 on it, burst fire, and medium laser, and then 2 slots for missiles. The LRM-5 and an SRM-2, I might switch that up a little bit and maybe put like an SRM-6 in there instead of the LRM-5, just because we don't fight very long range. You know what? Let's do it. I did say we were going to break out some bigger weapons on this one, and I think so. This didn't look like this in the shop. I'm just going to point that out there. It's only armor damage, but still, that is quite a bit of damage. So let's take a look at this thing here. Let's go to details. So it does have a small missile slot there and a small missile slot there. I don't have any SRM-6s out here, so let me look. Let me go ahead and confirm. And let's go back out here to equipment. Missiles, please. They don't have any SRM-6s at all. Well, that just sucks. Alright, well. Inventory. Yes. I have one SRM-4. That's a tier 2. But I'm going to go ahead and buy both of these, just so that we have them. Let's also sell a couple of medium lasers and buy a few, 16 of them. Because that'll give us almost just over $500,000 just in lasers. Anything special over here that we could probably get rid of? SRM-2s. We really don't need those. And we get rid of this one. Oh, let's get rid of these because we have a bunch of the tier 1s already. So I don't care getting rid of the no tier 1s. Let's get rid of the jump jets over here. Get rid of all of those. Do we have anything the AC2s we can get rid of? We'll keep the AC5s. Let's also take a look while we're here. While I remember they do have some AC10 burst fires. Let's buy one, just so that we have it, just in case something goes wrong with mine. So I'm okay with that. So let's head back to the Shadowhawk here. You know what? Also, before I forget, let me go buy a AC5 burst fire too, just so we have a backup, just in case something happens. They're 200 grand, so I don't want to keep too many around, especially if I'm not using them. So let's do that. We'll edit the mech here. Details. Jump jets. Ripping those off. Because that gives me an extra, what, 1.5 tons we can play with. So this is a medium laser slot. I don't think I can put a large laser there then. I don't think. So we'll do that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of both of these. I'm gonna put two SRM-4s in there. That'll give us a little more firepower. So essentially I have an SRM-8 there. Repair all there. I did lose a little bit on the max range, but the AC5 kind of makes up for that. Let's also max out the armor on that thing, so it's up to, we get 16 more armor points on it. I think this is a little bit better setup for what I'm going to use it for. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start that work. And you know what? I don't have enough SRM ammo on it. Hold on. Let's try that again. Alright, details, jump jets out of here. LRM-5, the SRM-2 out of there. Put 2 SRM-4s in there. And if you look here, I mean, they're same weight, but damage is 10.1. This is only a 9.6, and I'm pretty sure that is per missile. So that's 10.176 times 4. This is only 9.6 times 4. This generates a little less heat and has a little bit more max range, and it's actually a little bit faster too. So you can kind of see how they are. I'm just kind of curious how. So same damage, but looks like the tier 1s actually fire a little bit faster, generate less heat. Okay, I'm just kind of curious about some of this stuff. I haven't really delved too much into it, but all right. So let's see. We got all that. We didn't take out the LRM ammo because we won't need that anymore. SRM ammo. It's given us 320 rounds. I'd like to get that up just a little bit more, like so, and then we'll max the armor again. Alright, so I did something else. Oh shoot, that's gonna take a ton, so it's only gonna take off. Why are we losing so much armor though? Because last time we were gaining a lot of it. So I max the armor now. Oh, because I didn't repair it, that's why. I'm saying that we gained a bunch of armor. Strip armor, max armor. So we're still gaining the 16. Okay. I'm okay with that. So we have the 2 SRM ammos, 2 SRM-4s, the AC5 with 80 rounds in it. I'm okay with that. Okay. that works a little bit better. Now, the fun part, and I gotta get my note card, or my little note out here, if I can find it, with the paint on it, the paint numbers. That's not the right one. Of course, now I won't be able to find this. Nope. That's still a nope. Oh, there it is. Alright. Paint mech. Go in the... The Buccaneer actually looks really cool. But, or the Davion. Maybe we should paint one in Davion, like, paint scheme, just because we're working for him. So this one is going to be FF6431. Enter. This should be the orange one. This one should be 3B0092. This should be the blue. And this should be our yellow. The neon yellow EEFF00. There we go. Yeah, look at that. The power symbol on the side there is pretty cool. Or the electricity. Yeah. Huh. It's actually a really neat... You know what? I think we're going to change all of our mechs to Davion paint schemes. Just to mix it up. That doesn't cost us anything. Doesn't take any time, so... Davion. Looks good. Centurion. Edit. Oh, that's not edit. I was trying to go to paint. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I like it. Alright, let's get the other two painted up like that. Paint mech. Apply. That one's actually pretty good too. I mean, I think this will be kind of what we go with right now, especially since we're working for Davion quite a bit. Oh, wow, you gotta be kidding me. I hit the same button twice. How in the world did I do that? And apply. There we go. Looking good. Alright, so we gotta wait for our Shadowhawk to be finished. We really can't pull it out because I believe right now, unless we find some harder missions. Let's see, market, not market, battle mechs, because the Javelin is a 30-ton mech. So we need something that's probably what 100 or the 200 tons to actually really take full advantage of that Shadowhawk. So let's see if we can find maybe a harder place to go. Let's see here. Got a raid contract there. We got multiple mission operations. We haven't done one of those yet, but I want to see the intel on this place. So it's Davion. We're all good there. A lot of bigger mechs that I've seen. Kind of coming up here. What level is this planet though? It's only a level 4. Ooh. Alright, I'm looking for a little bit bigger. Level 5, that might do it. LeBlanc, maybe? It's a 5 as well. There's only a black market available. Level 5 there. 5. I wonder if we have to go maybe towards up here. Like crossing, maybe. A lot of this stuff is still like a level 5, which is... it kind of makes sense. Mech, I don't know how you pronounce that. It's only a 4. So I think if we want to do something like this, we might want to go to like Emporia. It's a House Davion, so we're still okay there. Yeah, I think we're going to head to here, see if we can maybe find a some train of thought there. I'll see if we can find a little bit harder mission to use our Shadowhawk with. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we're going to try. Alright, so we got 2 of them. 160, so they're both only 160s. It's not great. So Warzone contract, we'll take 3 there. Something like that. Yeah, that stinks. We can only bring 160 tons. If you look, well, hold on here. What if we swap? That's only that we had to lose tonnage there too. So never mind. I was kind of hoping that I forgot the black is only a 45-ton mech. because I don't think I have anything smaller. So we'll have to run a couple of these missions like that. We'll keep the Shadowhawk in the on the bench for right now. Hopefully we can find a little bit harder missions here soon. It might just be that since we're only level 5, that's all we're gonna find. That's possible. Maybe level 6 we can start looking at some bigger mechs. We have one though. I mean, the Shadowhawk's a good mech. Maybe me piloting it is not the best idea. There's another one like that, and I'm not very good with. It might have been Centurion that I was thinking of that I wasn't really good with, and the Shadowhawk. But I think the Centurion in me is getting along a little bit better now. I think since I put a little more armor on the right side and put the short range missiles on it, I think it's going a little bit better with it. So, because I mean, essentially, I took when I had the LRM-10s on it, I took those out of the fight almost instantly because I was doing everything short range. The only thing that I really had that would be effective with the LRMs was the helicopters, and with the AC-10s, I can take those down pretty easily. So to me, it makes more sense to bring up the bigger or the SRM-6s so I can use those when I want to, essentially. Almost like a missile shotgun. I was always kind of thinking about them as. Just a real quick burst of just damage that if it hits, great. If it doesn't, then, you know, it's kind of almost like a distraction too, so. Alright, mission launching here. Hopefully we can just jump right in here. Do. Now, the load times aren't the best in this game, however... let's go ahead. Yeah, even though that this isn't the best when it comes to load times, it still allows you to do stuff while it's loading, so it kind of mitigates that a little bit. At least I think it does. All right, I think they're coming from over here. So yeah, there's the first locust. Where are they coming from? I don't think I can. Let's get him first. Through these trees, it's gonna be pretty fun here. Go. I'll have to burn down most of these trees, unfortunately, I think. Alright. They actually brought some more mechs, too. Like, I thought they brought 3 mechs, I think maybe the other one brought 2, but that's okay. Come on. All right.
Target acquired.
Let's get that thing.
I'm gonna break off and go. I'm gonna go take out these this missile platform. I think there's a couple helicopters out here too. I'm gonna take them out. Is he still alive? He's not. I didn't think he was, but what a butthead. There we go. I missed. I didn't really expect to hit that distance, but, you know. That was an easy one. That was quick. Alright, well. I don't. Nope, there's that one done. I just don't know if we we level up faster than we should, or we haven't leveled up as fast as we should have. Let's get the spider first. And it just seems like, because it seems like we're rolling through these missions pretty simply. Maybe that's just me thinking that, but you know.
Has been dispatched.
Yeah. Trying to go for this missile to the leg there. Kind of missed.
Nice kill shot, Commander. Target is about to blow.
Let's back up a little bit then. There, we're fine. Alrighty, let's head this way then. And that helicopter's just a black dot on the horizon. Couldn't quite get down enough. Oh, they brought in Irby. Alright, the Irby's mine. You guys take that guy out. The Irby's mine. We're gonna have an AC-10 fight here. Well, I mean, I actually brought more weapons to an AC-10 fight, but you know. Oh, did you lose your AC-10? Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, how about this arm? That's what happens when you bring an Irby to an AC-10 fight. Alrighty, there we go. And they brought a second one. Oh, what was that saying? That he brought an Irby to a mech fight or something like that? That'd be a great shirt, by the way. Oh, I guess I was in the evac zone. Welp, alright then. That's that's how that's gonna work then. Alright. Now I want a shirt that says it's like you brought an Irby to a mech fight. I think that'd be a great shirt. That actually went really well. I wanted to stay a little bit longer because we could have very well taken a lot more guys on. Our mechs were not really hurting at all, and so yeah, I don't know. That kind of stinks, but oh well, that's okay. We're getting up there. I would like to do level 6 today because I think that would help us with finding some harder missions here. Let's see here. Let's get this. Let's get a couple heat sinks because we are running low on them. But I think just to help with a little bit of cash, let's take that back down to 2, and we'll get that spider. Not that we'll actually use it, but you know, mechs are always good to sell in the marketplace. Why am I moving so slow? There we go. Blackjack, repair, please start. Repair, start. Repair, start. Repair, start. Close tab. Let's head on back up to the bridge. We'll have to wait a couple of days for our mechs to be repaired, but I think there was another mission up here that we could take. That was a defend the base. There it is. This one's a volcano one, which is not great. And you know how I usually do with defense missions, but there we go. It's not really worth too awful much, but you know, it's a mission that's here. We don't have to go anywhere for it, and it should, you know, it'll cover travel costs at least for when we leave the planet after this mission. So we'll confirm it. Nothing's missing. No one's hurt or anything like that. some of our guys are actually getting maxed out on some weaponry, which is good to see because that means the higher those numbers are, the more likely they're to hit. I think with those, and they do a little bit more damage the higher that skill is. The bottom ones here, I don't know if I really explained. So this is missiles, lasers, and then I'm sorry, guns, like ballistic weapons, lasers and missiles, and then these are blocking is they actually have a chance to mitigate the damage that their mech takes. The flame is heat, so they generate a little less heat, which I know I need a lot of that. And the other one is evasion, so they have a chance to dodge. They dodge the hits better. So you see here, some of them are not great at that. Your character though actually has them, can max those skills out completely. And I think I would guess later on you can find pilots that can as well, but I mean, you look here, their max potential is 25, 22, mine's 60, and the guy we almost lost last time is at 45. So that's something he's a good pilot, and a lot of potential there. So you just gotta keep him alive and train him. That's kind of the hard part, and that's kind of the hard thing in any MechWarrior game or BattleTech game. Is you have to kind of manage. Do you really want to take your best pilots out there on a really risky mission? Because they're the ones who can actually hit, get all the hits in when you need them. But at the same time, if you lose one, you're really hurting. My lord, that's a lot of lava.
Local municipalities are being threatened by hostile forces. The local militia is attempting to keep the peace, but they are ill prepared for an all-out assault. Move to the marked nav point and link up with local forces.
I don't know where we're going to have to come over, because it looks like this is a big mountain range we're going to have to climb over. Maybe we need to head down this way and around, maybe? Number one, this is supposed to be a settlement we're defending. Why in the world would you ever settle in a place like this? That's my first question. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're getting paid to defend the base, so it's not like... I'm hoping maybe I can just walk up around here and then down. It looks like there's one of the buildings there. We should be fine here. That works out for me. Gotta keep it above 40%. I think we can do that. I think we need to go down this way and around if we want to get down with all of our lance. Of course, they're going to show up on the other side of the. They're going to show up on the other side of the colony, of course. Just barely poking up from the top of the hill there. Really can't hit him very well. Alrighty, come on. So we got rid of one already. That's something at least. There's the helicopter. This is not going to be a fun mission to see because it's going to be very dark. Well, that's something. There we go. It's going to tank here. No more tank there. Some more over here. That's the kind of the issue with I see with these defend the base missions is that usually they go run to one side of the base and then they'll pop up on the other side of the base. You have to run across the base or through it. I mean, that's kind of your two options there. Am I stuck in here now? No, there's a gate over here. Alright, that's what I was hoping for. This leads out to outside, hopefully. Yeah, so what we got here? Something like this. Let our guys take care of that commando. I'm trying to make sure there's no one else inside the base here. Oh, I just stepped on one of the friendly turrets. That's my bad. I don't know if that was an enemy tank or not. It was not. We'll say it was, and keep on going. Got that one down. All right. So it looks like we just have that commando left. We'll just slowly stroll our way over to that commando. Or not. There's one more over here. And I'm having a hard time seeing these guys. And oh, that's not a good thing. What if he's actually up out of the crater here? That might be the might be a good thing to go look at. There he is.
We're on your target, Commander.
I don't know what he's doing all the way out here, but he was. Problem is with this one, what will happen is that he will get closer to us. Come on. What will happen is we've run all of our guys out here to kill this one guy so we can continue to the next wave. Well, the problem is now everybody's going to be out here and not at the base defending it where we should be at. So I think this AI might just be a little bit glitched on this guy, but because he doesn't want to come any closer to us, which is odd.
Focus target has been updated.
I really can't hit him from here, so come on. You know what? I'm going to run back to the base itself, and I'll have my guys catch up to me here shortly. Looks like the mech finally actually got around those rocks. He's right there.
Additional contacts just crossed the perimeter, Commander. Expect company soon.
Target acquired.
On the assigned target.
Oh, it's a fire starter. Let's get the fire starter first.
Sir.
And a fire starter on a planet like this is not great, because also there hit up the mech pretty quick. Don't be careful. So and that's one of the reasons why he goes critical and is not cooling down any faster. Alright, I've blown off most of his weapons. Still have a flamer or two on there though. Alright, we got a lot of these guys down.
Engaging Commander's target.
Try to go after this locust here.
Yeah, don't do that. Aim for life.
One of our guys accidentally hit something.
That's not a valid target, sir. More enemies inbound. They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
New target acquired.
Got a couple of helicopters. There's another mech over here though. I don't know what it is. Alright, 2 locusts. It's not bad. Oh, hold on. There's a medium over here. Oh, it's only a cicada. That's fine. Let's take out the helicopters really quick then. Going down. Don't like fighting in these craters. It's not great.
Hostiles are focusing on the facilities. Engage the hostiles to draw them off the buildings. Mech has been dispatched.
They already took care of if they already took care of that cicada that quickly, that just kind of shows you how not great those things are. isn't great because we are overheating like crazy. Cicada is still alive. Holy cow. Why do we not take him out first? Alright, let's draw all of our mechs over here. Please don't go into the base here. Not a good thing.
See that? It's gone critical. Let's get that thing.
Wow, that was quick. We got both the secondary objectives done, so that's good. I can be okay with that. So that went pretty well. Alright, continue this. Get a fire starter, which I can use that to salvage. Is there anything special else we got? Not particularly. Is that a burst fire? No, just regular AC5. Alright, I'll take a heatsink. Alrighty. So I think that's the last contract we had on this planet. I think what we need to do is try to go to a different industrial hub that we did last time. And, well, maybe not. I mean, technically, we already found a bigger mech we can use in this area. So, is there another industrial hub anywhere? Maybe right there? But it's kind of out of the way. Look for another industrial hub that we really haven't visited yet. I think we were here last time, but we can travel there. It's fine. Let's see if maybe this is a little... Well, no, cause we really just need to do some more missions. Essentially, we're just trying to get our reputation up more. That's all we've been trying to do. That's when we kind of started out in. So yeah, let's actually head up and maybe start this one, because it's also level 5. So we'll set course there. Once we get a little closer, they'll kind of start popping up missions for us. And, you know, we got a month then elapsed that we're traveling, so there's that taken care of. So let's head over to that planet. Battle mechs. Repair mech, start. Repair mech, start. Well, the generator didn't really take any damage hardly at all. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something right. But market, inventory here. Go down to the spider and sell that one. And the fire starter. You see here, these are actually probably the other decent mech out there. But I really toast this one, so we'll sell that one though. So we still have our 5 then. Anything special here? They got a Phoenix Hawk, which, once again, pretty neat little mechs, but really don't need one. They do have another AC-10 burst fire, although it's costing us a little bit more for some reason. I don't know why that would be. If they have any more AC-5 burst fires, they do. Let's buy one then. Anything else special, maybe? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, well, there's that then. We'll get our mechs repaired, and hopefully that won't take too long. Looks like about 8 days, so we'll just count those off really quick. So, mechs repaired. Let's head out this way here. What do we got out here? We got quite a few, actually. There we go. Why is this not moving? That's actually not a bad one. We got 3 missions there. Now this one, we're probably going to be fighting some House Kurita, which is, just another big house. We're going to probably be fighting them a lot in this sector because we're on their border. So we'll see how this goes. These might be a little bit difficult because because if you think about this, so we were kind of fighting just pirates and local bandits and things like that. But now, since we're on this border now, we're going to be fighting another great house, which has the same kind of power as Davion. You can see here, we can either do frontline support for Davion or Kurita. I'm going to go for Davion, though. I'm going to give us three random... oh, not what I wanted to do. So we have to actually go to Misery. It's only a level 5 planet, so we should be able to take it on. But if you look here, a lot of bigger mechs, 55, 50-ton mechs. Ones that some we've seen, some we haven't, and then some the regular, smaller mechs. But look at this, all House Kurita stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go here. I'll travel there. But see, here's the thing though. Since we're taking on some bigger missions, we might be able to break out the Shadowhawk finally and get rid of the Javelin for now. We'll keep it, because we could, the weight limits can vary from mission to mission, so we might just bring that just in case. And there's also ones like the multiple operations one, where you have to use you can't repair your mechs in between. So let's see here. Frontline support Davion. So this is a level 20 mission. So it's giving us 170. Oh, it's only 175 tons. Oh no, that's more. I don't know why I was thinking that. I don't think we can, because I think it's 185 tons. Well, that sucks. Alright. Well, I don't want to hit ready quite yet. I want to see what else is out here. It doesn't look like we can see. Actually, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to pause for a second here. I'm going to run to use the restroom real quick. So I'm going to hit my be right back button here. There we go. I'm going to take 2 or 3 minutes and run to use the restroom, guys. So if you need to, please do. I'll be back here in a couple minutes, and we'll do the frontline support for Davion and blow up. I think it's like a destroy the base kind of thing. So might be kind of fun. So I hope to see you back here, guys, in a couple minutes. Alrighty, I am back up here, and let's see here. Game back up there, so we're pretty much back where we were. Let's take a quick break and got my stuff back on. Is there anything else I'm missing here? Hold on here. That's what I thought. Hold on. I swear there was something I was missing. The blackjack. Yeah, this actually had a destroyed heatsink on it. While it probably wouldn't have made a huge difference, still, I'd like to get that done. But the reason I wanted to hit that, go to a confirmed lanes before I actually went to use the restroom, the mission's already loaded, so we hit ready. It's going to launch in 3 seconds. And we'll actually be back in the action really super quick. So that's what I was kind of hoping for, and it worked. So yeah, let's get back in this one. Hopefully, this is kind of a... I don't know if this is like a little story quest or, because, I mean, you have the main story quest that we've been following, and then there's the, there's like some sub-stories that you can go do.
Seems like it isn't just the Federated Sons that are hiring mercenaries to battle it out on the front line. The Combine is employing a merc group to do run-and-gun raids on Davion supply lines. We need to take out these mercenaries to alleviate pressure on the Davion forces.
So, if you're kind of confused there, each great house has a different name for some reason as well. House Davion is also called the Federated Sons. House Karita is also called the Draconis Combine. Why they have 2 separate names, I have no idea. They just do. Like, I know House Merrick, the one I usually kind of go with, they are considered the Free Worlds League. I'm trying to remember the other 2. There's 2 more, and it's Liao, which I don't remember what that is, and the other one, I always forget those. But yeah, so for some reason they always have these different names, and I don't understand why. Like, just call it House Davion, House Steiner, Liao, Karita, or the other one that I never remember. It's a little bit different scenery than we have been doing. We went from one extreme to the other. We went from an ice planet to a volcano planet. Now we're on this taiga forest. It's looks amazing, and then we're just gonna go blow it up. So, yeah, okay. I think I remember this mission now. Some things are starting to come back to me a little bit on this mission. If I'm not mistaken, this was a little tough. So, be prepared for me to restart this mission multiple times, or if we can get it done once, that'd be even better. I think the last time I only used 3 mechs, so using a 4th mech might help a little bit too. Now, I know we're not using the full weight limit that we can. I wish we could, but we really still have. We need another 45-ton mech, so like an Assassin or a Phoenix Hawk. A Phoenix Hawk would have been pretty good for this one, but yeah, I mean, kind of think about this though. A Phoenix Hawk would not be the worst replacement for the Javelin. I mean, we got the same amount of 2 medium lasers, but it also has a small and large laser on it. Plus, it's got all the jump jets I don't think you can take off, which is unfortunate, but that might not be a bad one, especially if we get into missions that are 85 tons. That extra 15 tons could really help us. All right, let's break off to the right here. Take down some of these vehicles before we actually really get into the base here. Alrighty, we're starting to get a little bit more resistance now. Ooh, crap! There's some.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of mechs and taste. I'm trying to think what that song is now. What in the world is this thing? That's a partisan, or partisan heavy tank. It's a big tank. start walking through here. The heat was going to kill me right now, but
Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage to the target facility. I'm showing heavy damage to a number of the facility's structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
some of these buildings actually walk through, so maybe allow the mech to cool down just a little bit.
This area is on its last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
Do. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Well, Commander, evidently we shut down the base. Supply lines for invading Davion forces should free up now. Let's get you out of here.
There's an Irby around here.
Kill confirmed.
Alrighty, where are we heading to? Out here. At least we want to walk the 3,000 meters back. That's actually that's maybe not the mission I was thinking of. That was actually pretty simple, or it was the same mission and I just did a lot better job of it. I really don't know. Alrighty, we are back at the ship. Yeah, it was a lot simpler than I thought it would be. It was fun though. I mean, don't get me wrong. Maybe they'll have some more. Usually, this has for the whole quest, or the whole kind of set, they have like 2 or 3 missions we can do. Hopefully, they're just as easy as that one. Fingers crossed. But we'll see here. It's a lot of loading, unfortunately, especially if you do missions really quick. There's just a lot of loading, it seems like. But if we can get through kind of this grind, I think once we get to level 6, I think we'll be doing a little bit better. Oh, I thought we would get there with this quest. We can get an Irby mech, but we don't have the. Do we not? I don't know if we actually negotiated for anything. Come to think about this. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, let's go grab a heatsink and like medium laser, I guess. So if you actually don't negotiate for anything, essentially what happens is that you get a lot more reputation with the people, which with Davion we really don't need right now. But if we move to a different area that maybe they don't like us as well, we'll say we take a little less payment, but we want more rewards, or we want more reputation with you guys. So so if we got a lot of experience with Davion, that's pretty good anyways, because we use a lot of their facilities to buy and sell mechs and things like that. So I'm gonna travel to Marlowe's Rift. Let's go ahead and do that. We actually have a lot of money now. Somehow, I don't know if just selling those mechs helped a lot, but we're up to just over $5.5. I think it was like $5.5 million already, or C-bills. Let's see here. Yeah, it's 5.1. Okay, so a little less than I thought there was, but that's okay. So level 20 contract. Let's go ahead and negotiate for everything, because I forgot to last mission. We still have 1 negotiating point, so technically we're now a hero with Davion, so that's pretty cool. Another raid as well. Don't think we can bring an extra 15 tons, though, unfortunately. I've been trying to kind of go over my head and see if there's something we could do. Unless there is... Not really. I was kind of hoping there was maybe an industrial zone. We can't go back to the star map. You know what? We were doing okay with this last time. I don't know why we couldn't do it. You know, why we couldn't be as good or better than last mission. I mean, we went there, destroyed what we had to. We had no problem with it. And then left. You know what I should do? Maybe before this series ends, or maybe as the last thing we do in MechWarrior for streaming now, is do an RB fight, just like a 4-on-4 RB fight. I think that'd be hilarious. I've never piloted one before, so it'd be kind of fun. Come on, game. 90, 99. There we go. Cool. Alrighty, let's get this done then. This pretty much should just be like the exact same one like last time, but if I'm not mistaken, this one, I thought there was one that's a little more difficult, and if this is true, then this one's a little more difficult than the last one was. You spin me right around, baby, right around, like a mecha baby, right around, around, around. I'm kind of in a singing mood today, I don't know why. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, crap. Mech behind me. Don't get hit by our own ship there, but there's already mechs attacking us here. Alright, I cannot see at all. I mean, if I shoot into the fire, I mean, that would make sense. Alright, I gotta walk over this way. Take that guy out. Where's that fire starter at? Do we already take down the fire starter? We might. Oh, he's over here. I see him. He's lost one leg already. So the problem is I got that flamer on me, or the fire starter on that. So it just kept heating my mech up, so it wouldn't shut, or it wouldn't let me turn back on. I've already got a lot of damage to that center torso, and that's not great. Let's head off this way here. Hold on here. Oh, I thought that was a mech for a second. I'm like, that's a big mech, but it's not. It's just a radio tower, it looks like, of some description.
Good work, Commander. That's one less target.
Bringing in more mechs. I can see him just drop over there. Dropped a medium of some description. See how that looks here in a second once we get these fuel silos taken out here. Alright, that was an assassin. Let's go ahead and get rid of that mech. Come on, Blackjack, out of the way here. Is that one gone? Do 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 do. How is that helicopter not dead? He should have been dead a long time ago. Trying to collect the vehicles around here. Did I just walk into a locust and then I have a helicopter drop on top of it while I'm fighting another tank? I'm pretty sure that's exactly what just happened. Alright, let's get rid of this locust here. So I'll be honest with you, this mech is not doing great right now. Let's see here, where is this target at? I think we might want to run this way to get to the other one here. Alright, we got that one taken care of. I lost a medium laser. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I got a feeling this might be a tough mission because I think my center torso is pretty blown out on the front. From those machine guns from the fire starter, and also the flaming. I think the mech just overheated and cooked part of the reactor and stuff like that. So not great, but you know, it's what happens sometimes. I think we gotta hit that big radar dish. Could be wrong about that, but if I start hitting it now. Okay, let's get out of here. Hopefully we don't deal with anybody here. I think my back center torso has more armor than the front right now, which is not ideal, but you know, it does happen. So we need to walk back across the fields here to see if we can take out this last one. Do 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 do. That didn't go very well for me there. I know there's a helicopter to my right, but I want to try to take this turret out first.
Kill confirmed.
This perch here, I'm just going to go in there, take out whatever I need to, and run, because I don't think I can say a prolonged fight with this. I'm getting hit by something. I just don't know what it is. By that helicopter still. So what we got to do here. Try to punch a hole through the wall here if I can. Looks like that is a possibility here. There's the fuel silos. Alright, well, that's
I can confirm that the first antigen communication network is down.
Didn't expect the tank to be sitting right there when I came around that corner. But we'll just kind of run and gun from here and just try to get to the end. So I really don't want to take too many more hits. We're all kind of hurt, except for the Jenner. Somehow the Jenner always, for some reason, can dodge about everything on this map, so, or everything that it gets fired at it. So I don't know. We'll do some repairs on this mech because we did lose 2 lasers on this one, but you know, could be a lot worse. We have quite a few lasers, so you know, as long as no one died and no one got hurt, and you know, if I just have to replace a couple lasers, I have to replace a couple lasers. Alright, level 6. So now we are reliable. That's pretty cool. Get the grip back on my joystick here. There we go. So we should have more contracts pop up on the map there. Not really much in the way of salvage though. We'll take a couple of heat sinks because we are running a little low on those. Medium lasers, we'll take them. Oh, there is a tier 1. That's what I was kind of looking for here. You know what? We'll take a bunch of these because they're worth quite a bit of money. So, nothing really. Oh, look at this. So we got everything completed. So, you know, they said thank you essentially. They gave us $348,000, 260 reputation. They actually gave us a Panther and a PPC. So we got another mech out of this. There it is. Panther, it's a 35-ton mech. It's not the best in the world. You just got, I think, a PPC and an SRM4 on it. You know, it's, to me, it's not really worth it. Just because, you know, we'll just sell it, and we'll probably get about $1 million out of it. So we're trying to get bigger and bigger mechs. So there is that. We'll go ahead and take out the lasers here. Put in more lasers. Repair everything. I think one of those was a tier 2 laser though, unfortunately. We lost. We'll get that all fixed up here. Let's see here. Let's go to home here. See, we actually got thing here. We have to speak to Rihanna on the bridge. So that should be the next story mission that we have coming up here. And I'll mute my microphone so you guys can hear it a little bit better.
Hello, Commander. I've just received a transmission from Spears. I thought you should hear it firsthand.
Rihanna, Commander. I've been trying to find out more information on Black Inferno as you requested. What I uncovered is quite intriguing. Based on several reports from regional governments, combined with my own intelligence sources, I've been able to track some of Inferno's movements. Those movements correspond very closely with areas of increased refugee displacement within the inner sphere. Now, I believe the two are connected. How they're connected or why, I don't know yet. But when I do, I'll be in touch.
Interesting. I'm hoping we can use that confluence of events to help us track Inferno down. Make them pay for what they did. Right now, though, we need to keep earning money and increasing our combat strength if we hope to win that fight. If and when it finally comes. Our newest contract appears to be the result of Inferno activity, just as Spears described. After an Inferno attack inside Marek territory, Marek refugees fled for their lives. Their only path of escape was across the border into Liao territory. House Liao is refusing the refugees free passage back to Marek space, with the intent of destabilizing the contested border region. Not surprisingly, House Marek is incensed over the matter. All their diplomatic efforts have thus far been rebuffed. That's only exacerbated the situation. It's gotten to the point now that Marek have decided to take a different tack. They want us to send a message to House Liao by assassinating the local governor overseeing the detention of the refugees. Pretty sure that'll get their attention. The mission briefing has already been prepared, Commander. We leave on your orders.
Copy that.
Yeah, so now, so that is the next part of the story. So we have to go take out a governor, which is not great, technically. If you really want to kind of keep things on the up and up, you really don't just go out around and take out politicians. Where do we need to go for this one? Well, go ahead and accept it. We'll view system here. Here's the problem. We need a little map. You are here. It's going to take us almost $600,000 just to get down there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to try to kind of bounce my way over there. Because like here in Tripoli, we can actually go. It's a industrial zone. We can actually go sell our mechs there, and we can get our mechs repaired a little bit faster there too, hopefully. And looks like three of them are already done. I think the Centurion's still the only one that's left. And there also has some rare weapons on the market, so we can go see what those are. We can sell the Panther and the PPC because I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh, Artemis 10, Artemis 4, RM15, small. Ooh, a rare small laser. How intriguing! This is what I'm more curious about. LBX 10 AC. Think about this like, if I'm not mistaken, this is like the shotgun of MechWarrior. This actually is the, it fires cluster rounds at long range. This thing is devastating. It's 11 tons though. How much is a normal like AC-10 burst fire? It's 12 tons. So we can actually get that, put that on the Centurion, gain an extra ton of armor or weapon, armor, or we can actually add more ammo to this. That's $2 million just in one gun right there. But I think selling the Panther to them will print it to me. So essentially, we're trading a Panther for a gun, and that's what we did. So there's that. They really don't have any, good mechs for sale. How about equipment we can sell? That PPC we can sell. It's $250,000. A decent PPC. It's a tier 2 PPC. Sell that. We'll keep all that. I want to look at something really quick though. Centurion is still being worked on. Okay. Edit this loadout here. The AC-10, the AC-5 we have on here is only a tier 1. We actually do have a tier 2 we could throw in there. That I wouldn't mind. And it's same weight, but it does a little bit more damage, a little bit more range, and it fires a little bit faster. So why not have that if we, and we can have that other one as a backup. And then on this, oh, we gotta wait up the Centurion, don't we? Alright, let's wait here a couple days. Go over to the battle mechs here. And edit loadout here. So if I change it from this thing, and it's LBX-10, it's a tier 3 too. So I mean, it's a great, great big, great big gun here. So this does, so we're losing 1 ton of damage. We're losing a little, or 1 ton of weight. We're losing a little bit of damage. This does fire a little bit faster. Generates a lot less heat too. It actually increases our range. But think about this though. So this fires a cluster, so like a shotgun. It starts at one and then breaks out. With the close quarter combat we've been doing, a shotgun like this may actually be a pretty good idea. So let's try that. And now we're down 1 ton of weapons, or 1 ton we could do with. Number one, do we have any SRM6s that are any better than the tier 1 we have right now? Do we have? We can't get the market. Let's look see if they have any SRM6s that are a little bit better. They do. That's really nice. All right, so let's get that SRM6 out of here. Let's give it a little bit better one. So we lose just a tiniest little bit of firepower, but max range goes up, and I think that LBX-10 is going to be a lot better at short range. Let's see, we've maxed the armor out. We can't really actually get very much more armor, which is good in some ways and not great in other ways, but another heat sink would be awesome on this thing. So that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully our cooldown's a little bit better. Ranges goes up a little bit better. I think that's going to be a fun mech to pilot once that's ready. All right, so we're heading down here. This is Liao territory. That's where we need to actually go. This is so you look here. We've been working pretty much primarily just in these 3 sectors here. See how big this map really is. So this is all Davion territory. This is Liao, Merrick. This is Steiner, I believe, and then this is Karita. So those are your first 5. There is one here. It's white. That's Terraps. That's actually Earth. If you were kind of curious. The reason it's white, number one, I think there's an agreement that nobody's going to fight over Terra, but there's also a company called Comstar. They actually pretty much own Earth right now. So until a lot later on, that's how that works. Now I'm trying to figure out how I want to get down here, just to try to make some money as well. This is a level 6 planet, so we can try to see if we can do some of these missions here. Let's go ahead and travel there. I think we'll try to do that story mission before the stream ends. But I want to get at least a few more missions under our belt first, so we maybe find some better weapons, maybe even get some bigger mechs if we can, or even get to use our Shadowhawk. That'd be even better. So let's try to see if we can maybe find a little bit bigger missions here. Let's see what we got. So we do have a demolition contract for Davion. Notice it is a 200-ton limit, so we actually can start using the Shadowhawk, which is awesome. Let's get our damage covered. Let's also get as much salvage we can, and get as many sea bills as we can. Yeah, I don't think we have any problems with this. So we'll break that one out. We're at 85 tons now. We could actually probably get another 50-ton mech, so something like a really any medium mech. Most of them I think are under 55. I think at 60 tons you get to heavy mechs to replace the Jenner. So we might want to keep an eye out for those, especially if we're going to start doing these harder missions. Yeah, let's go ahead and just hit ready. I think we're ready to go. Interested to see how the shotgun's going to work, the LBX-10, because I haven't had one in this game. I've had them in other games, especially in BattleTech. You can actually get an LBX-10. I think it's the biggest one. I could be wrong. I don't think there's an There might be an LBX-20 out there. So think about an AC-20, how much damage that one Hunchback was doing. Imagine that in a shotgun form. It's pretty crazy. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we won't lose it that fast. Who knows? So we'll see about this. Because I think, if we do like maybe 3 or 4 missions as we work our way down towards the story quest, we might be able to hit another industrial hub and find another like 50-ton mech we can replace the Jenner with. I mean, the Jenner itself, 4 medium lasers and an SRM-4, I think it is. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what that is. We can look while the game loads here. Yeah, 40 million laser and an SRM-4. That's what it is. We can, something like, a trebuchet would be awesome. And he actually would be pretty good at it because he's got up to a level 7 missile skill. That's pretty good. So something like a trebuchet would be awesome to have, just to actually get a missile boat in our lance. Or something maybe like a Hunchback. It's a little bit, down on weight. But something like that I think would work really well for us. Just something that we need something to really hit, pack a punch. I think this LBX-10 is going to help. But usually what I do was I have one mech that's kind of my long range person, big, like an AC-20 or something like that. I have one missile boat that launches just barrages of missiles. Usually it's either a catapult, which is with two LRM-20s on it, and or I get a archer, which is like an assault mech that you can use. I think it's an archer. Don't quote me on that one either. And then I have my mech. Usually my mech's okay, cancel. Boy, I'm glad I caught that. I don't have any LBX ammo. I just noticed that when there's a little icon down here. It says, hold on here. Ooh, that would have been bad. I don't know if they really sell that though. Oh well, this is it's a turn of events that I didn't think about. All right, well let's I guess take the LBX-10 off for now. We'll have to kind of wait to see that in action. AC-10 burst fire is what we need to take on. We'll have to get rid of one of the ammos, or the heat sink. That's what it was. Start work. Start. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I don't think they had any LBX ammo anyways, because we would have saw it. But if we did, that's on me. But we'll have to keep an eye out for some LBX ammo so we can start using that thing. But I'm glad I caught that before the mission, or I would have been toast.
Our employer wants us to destroy a local military facility. Be cautious of any live ordnance storage they might have on site. Farhad does not want to spend weeks clearing shrapnel from shredded my army bundles. Boom! Dead. Kill confirmed.
Crap. Well, all of a sudden it's like it was going fine. All of a sudden, just I get hit by two different things. All right, let's get these guys out of here. So far, things aren't too bad.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
I'm not going to sing again. I'll be honest with you. I've already let you guys suffer enough at that. This is not going to be a fun one. A lot of things just popped up here. There we go. I thought I could knock it down because it was really weak, but I am shooting a lot of this stuff from range for a reason, because they said some of this could be live ordnance, and if it blows up, I can really lose a lot on a mech. So, kind of careful with it.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep up to everyone. Tango smoked.
You know what? I think this might be the warehouses they were talking about. Maybe not. Alright, well. Maybe I'm just being overly cautious for no reason.
Integrity of this place is down to 50%. We're halfway there.
Oh, what? Oh, like there's a say there's a big mech here. I just didn't know what it was. think I can walk through this building? Yeah, I can. Cool. Ooh, that looks expensive. I don't think I actually destroyed it. There we go. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we gotta get out of here. This whole base is pretty much leveled, though. It's the only thing that's really standing left. Yep, that's what I'm worried about. That's that javelin. Or that's a shadow. No, it's the Shadowhawk getting torn up. What did they say about Shadowhawks and me and Shadowhawks not having a good reputation together?
Mission complete, Commander.
Alright, cool. I'm leaving.
Our employer to be very satisfied with this result. Head to the evac point for extraction.
Where is the evac point at? Oh, here it is. If we don't leave now, I'm afraid I'm going to lose that mech. On its first run out, losing a mech is not a good idea.
Tango smoked.
So I'll kind of let them distract those guys while I run out. It's not the best thing, the way to do it, but, you know.
Enemy eliminated.
Come on. Faster. Let's go faster. Come on. Don't want to lose that mech.
Our window for extraction is closing. Let's get out of here.
Cool. We got out. I think that mech is still alive, so hopefully the pilot's not injured too much badly, but I think what I might have to do is take one of the SRM-4s off, maybe the one in the head, and just give it more armor, just to see if I can get it to survive a little bit longer. Don't know, though. I never really understand Shadowhawks. Shadowhawks, for some reason, like, they're decent mechs, especially if you fight them. They seem to be pretty resilient and things like that. But every time I get one, it seems like either I die in it, or somebody else dies in it, or just gets severely damaged on every mission. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like that way. Alright. House Karita still not happy with me. That's normal, though. We'll take another ammo. Single heat sink. We'll start going down the list here. Yeah, nobody was injured, so that's a good thing. Alrighty, Blackjack. Lost armor. Let's go ahead and repair. Cherion just lost armor. Jenner just lost armor. Shadowhawk. Well, I think the head's still there. I mean, I could be wrong, but end of the loadout here. Alright, we'll need another medium laser. We'll need 2 heat sinks. Get rid of that SRM-4. I'm going to move that one over there. Repair all. It's going to lose a little bit of damage, but now this has got an AC-5 burst fire, which it kept, which is a good thing. I'm going to move that over there. Oh, it's engine heatsink. I don't know why that matters. Maybe it just keeps the heat from the engine down. Let's max the armor. We cannot actually put any more armor on it. You know what? Let's actually give it some more ammo. If I can. They don't have anything weapon-wise. So never mind. I mean, I can put another heatsink on it. It's not really gonna, you know, the SRM-4 and the medium laser aren't going to generate that much heat what I'm more worried about is the AC-5 ammo. I mean, it's got 80 rounds in it, so it's not like it's the end of the world. So strip and then max armor. I mean, I'm trying to protect this thing as much as I can. I just don't know. Alright, so we have one available contract. That's for Karita, though, so we don't really want to take that one. Let's see here. There's a black market available. Might want to swing by there. There also, when I jumped into here, it says there was a ship route. Or a shipping route. I was kind of curious what that was. There's Paris. That's nice. Let's head over here and see what's going on. Alright, what do we got? Black market wise. Any battle mechs? Not really. I mean, Blackjack, not a bad one. But I really don't. I wonder if they have any LBX ammo. Does not look like it. Well, that's unfortunate. Probably could sell some stuff here. Let's get rid of these LRM-10s. This LRM-5, because I don't think I need that. I'll get rid of these lasers, because those are the non-tiered ones. Keep that we'll keep that SRM-6, though. We've got 2 AC-5 burst fires. We'll get rid of just the regular AC-5, then. That sucks we can't use that one yet. So here's my thinking here. So we're operating what, at 185 tons? We get a second Blackjack. That gives us the 4 medium lasers, and instead of at the SRM-4, we have 2 AC-2s. That's not a bad trade-off, especially because, I mean, close quarter combats, the AC-2s I think are going to be a little more damage. And, I mean, not the worst in the world either. We have the money, so let's just go ahead and do it. So, back to Battle Max. Blackjack. Let's edit the loadout on this one, because it's going to need some work. First off, jump jets are going bye-bye. Needs 2 more medium lasers and 2 more heat sinks in each torso. Which I believe we have those, so it's not like it's a big deal. And let's get these guys in here. This is the standard, actually, Blackjack. So we have a Blackjack already, but it's one with more lasers than anything else. Let's repair it all. We're actually down 2 tons, which is not the worst thing in the world. Let me look at something really quick here. Oh, I bet you I can't do it on this one. On one of the other games I've played, I've actually put an AC-5 on this instead of an AC-2 on one of the arms. But it looks like we can't do that on this one, which, it's okay. We'll keep the AC-2s on there because I don't think we can put anything else on there. Yes, it's a small ballistic slot, so we'll do something like that. Didn't realize there is no AC-2 ammo on here. Oh, there is, actually. It's 200 rounds. Not actually bad at all. If we max the armor out, we're still way under tonnage. Do we put another heat sink on there? Maybe. And then max armor there. There we go. I think that would be... So it's got a little more armor, a little more cooling. I think that'll work for us. Although it's going to take us 2 months for that thing to be repaired and ready to go. But I think with us traveling, though... Do we head to, like, Rio first? Or do we head to Engel? To maybe see if we can take on... What level is this, like, view intel? Like, what... it doesn't say, Let's see what level that mission is. And I'm a little concerned. I mean, we have... Well, we're getting towards the weight limit, which is awesome. Let's head to Rio, actually, first. Set course. And we'll do some missions here. And we'll probably do both at Engel and and Rio, just so that we can make have a little bit more money, because we're about $2 million, so it's not, or we have $1 or $2 million. We're running a little low on money, but nothing we can't. You know, if we have to sell a mech, we can. Ooh, we got a mission called the Trader. Let's also see what this black market has for sale. Nothing in the way mech-wise. Let's do something like this. We'll see if they have any LBX ammo. Does not look like it, unfortunately. That's okay, though. Let's see. They use some AC-2 burst fires, though. I'll keep it just the standard one, because we're still waiting on that mech. Yeah, so both of them are still being refitted, so we have 33 days before we can go out. We haven't painted this mech either. I just realized that. Alright, so Davion paint schemes. We're going over here to FF6431. Over here it is 3B0092. That's not correct. There's an E here. And there should be a 2 there. There we go. And last one, EEFF00. There we go. Apply that. Alright, what do we got here mission-wise? There's one contract available. It's called the Flash Strike. Also kind of want to know what this trader is. Ooh, it's a House Karita mission. Ooh. But this is not, it gets a Karita defector. I don't know if that's a Davion, like against Davion. I don't know. So, but I think I want to do this one, though. Let's go ahead and negotiate. We'll do damage coverage. We'll do salvage shares of 14. Yeah, let's do 14. And, or do we want to do maybe 16? Because there can be some big mechs on this planet. You know what? Since we're worried about money, let's go ahead and take one in C-bill payout. We'll get about $587,000. So that'll be a good payday. Anything else we can sell, I'm okay with that. Shadowhawk's being worked on. We don't want to go wait. Okay, cool. So Shadowhawk is now repaired. Why is this thing not showing up? Oh, I bet you $10 since hold on. I think I have to switch these things out first. I'd say I want to take the blackjack, and it says now the missions can be delayed. So, alright. Let's wait on there. Let's go back to our lance. So, the contracts. 2 blackjacks. We're dropping 195 tons now, so that's pretty good. Everything's a medium mech now, so that's pretty cool, too. So, yeah, I think this will be a good lance. I'm a little concerned about his ballistic weapon damage because he doesn't have any. The General didn't have any ballistic weapons on it, so lost the missiles. Which I think what I'll do is once I find like a trebuchet or something like that, I'm gonna swap this mech out for a trebuchet, just so that we have a missile boat again, or a missile boat. Anyways, I think he'll do a little bit better in something like a trebuchet. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and just hit ready there. So we're only missing 5 tons. We could make one of those blackjacks into something like a what's a 50-ton mech? I it's kind of blanked out on what a 50-ton mech would be. Like a crab. A crab probably wouldn't be a bad, upgrade for a blackjack. Probably replace the blackjack 1X there. All the lasers on it. Probably would be the way I would go. So. Also realized that the Shadowhawk pilot has got a ballistic potential of 4, which isn't great either. But that's what we got right now. That's what we'll have to live with. Hopefully they can train up a little bit better. I mean, worst comes to worst, essentially these 2 pilots here, I don't think that the first guy, so in the Blackjack 1, I don't think he I mean, he's a pretty good pilot. I think he'll stay around for a while. The other two are pretty much backup pilots. So if we lose a pilot and we can't get to a place where we can hire a new good one, I mean, we'll train them up completely, and then, you know, one's already at 19 out of 22, so I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, she's almost hit her max potential, and we haven't really got that much done in the game, so it's one of those things where it's nice to have them around, but I think, you know, we'll just keep them as backups for something ever happen, that is. Come on, game. There we go. So this one, we're actually have to go kill a lance of mechs. So that's all 4 of them. So this be interesting.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Wow, they're right here too. He's in a Centurion. Oh, it's a Centurion. But that's a Centurion with an AC-20 burst fire on it. Remember what they say about Centurions? They blow their arms off. They're pretty much gone. All right. Well, he doesn't like me, and I don't like him. He's got that arm turned towards me. Wanted to get. Oh, cool! It's gone already. Awesome. Alrighty, well there's one down. Where is the other 2 at? There's one there and one there. I think we'll have to head... Ooh, there's some mech coming our way here. A blackjack and a cicada. Let's go after the blackjack first. Firing a bit blind here until we get through these trees. Of course it is. Come on, he's gotta be losing something here soon. Where's the rest of my lance at? He's got one arm gone. He's got one laser left. Can't have much left. I think I'm going to have to restart this mission because for some reason my lance just stayed back at that base and didn't really do much for me here. Oh, come on, game. There we go. This game is not like all what's going on right now. Alright, let's head over this way here. I figure this might be a little easier with with all medium mechs, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, there's a locust coming up here. That was our scout, maybe. wait back here for those guys to catch up.
Positioning on you, Commander.
My mech's taking a beating too, which I'm a little concerned because we don't want to lose that that AC-10 burst fire. Finally cut up to me. That's a good thing at least. Unfortunately, I'm in this canyon, which I don't really like the idea of. Why are these guys not wanting to follow? They also just stop. I don't know why. There's a helicopter coming in.
Tango smoked.
But they get stuck somewhere and don't want to move. There we go.
Boom. Dead. Positioning on you, Commander.
We're moving in behind you, Commander.
We really don't want to move on the base until they all get up here, and we're getting about that time there. Hold on, what we got? Oh boy, what in the world kind of layout is that? That's a hunchback with 2 LRM-10s, 5 medium lasers, and a small laser. I've never seen one like that. That's really odd, but we need to take it down as fast as we can. Why don't you guys go first? There we go. Let's get these guys up in the fight here.
On the target, Commander. I've marked it on your track screen.
Actually, you know what? That locust probably needs to go down first, doesn't it? Since it's up here. There we go. That guy's going down hard. I'll take out the locust. Yeah, I know, heat critical, but getting our butts handed to us here. One down. Let's try to take out this guy now. It's a really interesting setup on that hunchback too.
Has been dispatched. That's one less target to worry about, Commander. Keep it up. Reforming on you, Commander.
Walk through this way and kind of hold here until I get the rest of my lance up here. What did I lose? I lost a medium laser. I think my center torso is pretty much gone, which is not great. My guy's gonna come up here. Just gonna sit there and wait for me to move. See if maybe if I give them something to target and fire at, they might move up a little bit faster, or not. Let's keep on going here. should be a mech, another mech around here that we got to take out. Just gotta find him. I've been trying to spot him a little bit earlier so we can see where we need to go, but haven't seen anybody yet. We could maybe just take out these turrets real quick.
Kill confirmed.
Alright, they're getting up here.
Lead on, Commander.
Something just blew up over there. Alright, hold on. I don't think that's our guy that we need.
I have a visual on the target. Take the
He is. Alright.
We're heading that way, sir.
I'm not going down to that kill valley here. He can cross to here if he wants to get to us. Or at least me and the one other person that's one with me and the other guys are behind me. It's I don't know why the AI all of a sudden just started to be a little derpy. I don't know why. Yep. I don't get up there. That guy's.
Heavy damage. Requesting support.
I don't get up there and start helping there. These guys are gonna lose the Shadowhawk again.
Wilco, focusing fire.
They're not getting up the map.
Extraction zone's behind us.
Active signature from the targets. Looks like we've got them all. Now let's pack it in before their friends arrive. Tango smoked.
So a little bit more difficult than I thought, but we're starting to get some of the harder missions that are not just pushovers, which is good. I prefer to do those missions. I know we could get a lot more money just doing the smaller missions, but I mean, it's fun to actually be able to have a little bit of a challenge with this game, and actually, not just run in there gun ho and get ourselves killed. So. Go. Go. Not bad. We're working our way towards towards the towards 7 or 7. If you, I kind of laugh because we can get a blackjack. Can't quite get a locust too, but that AC-20 burst fire though was rather tempting too. All right, well, not very much from this haul, but. Probably worth a lot of money though. Yeah, level ups for everybody. That sounds great. All right, let's go over here. Let's get our mechs repaired here. Don't think this one lost anything, so we'll hit repair mech start. This blackjack didn't lose anything. Repair start. I didn't lose. No, I did lose. I lost a medium laser. So let's get that taken out of here. Let's get another one put in. Repair all. There we go. Start that work. And this one, I think lost. Oh, hold on. And it lit out. I think I lost a medium laser. So it's not. Maybe not. Maybe it just lost an arm, and because of that, it says they lost a component. So that makes sense. But there's the blackjack we got. I think that's the one I blew both arms off of, which kind of makes sense because in the condition it's in. Yeah, let's see. Oh, they have a black market here. We can probably just sell that blackjack then. Hold on, which one is it? It's the one I have highlighted. I mean, we could probably get about 200 more grand for repairing it, but it's not really worth that. So let's go ahead and sell it. There we go. So, I mean, essentially we just made $1 million on that mission, which is pretty good. Kind of wish I could have gotten that Hunchback, though. That would have been awesome. Either one, or, yeah, either one. The one with the missiles, which I still, that's that must be like a hero layout or something. Someone sounds like just turned on the garden hose, and it's pretty loud down here, I guess. Let me turn down the gain a little bit so you guys can hear a little bit better. That's not great, but it'll be better than it was. Oh, of course they turn it off now. All right, turn it back up. All right, so there's that. Let's see here. Where do we want to head to next? The trader sounds like a really interesting mission, but I got a feeling that's going to be against Davion here, so I really don't want to do it. If you notice here, so, you know, these are pretty, you know, interesting names and like that, but if you look over here, you're getting to some more, Liao is more based on, like, the Asian culture, so like that. They're actually descendants of Asia. So you got the Yangtze, if you look over here, there's Nanking, there's a couple of names like that you'll see through here. That's why you saw MRs like Paris and things like that. So, it's pretty interesting stuff. Or you get different names, like you get like Second Try. Why? I have no idea, but that is what they're calling it. I think we're going to head down to Angol though, and let's travel there. And we're going to see if we can get just a few more dollars out of this. I think we're doing a little bit better than I thought, just because we could sell that blackjack that we didn't need anymore, or that we salvaged. So that was really nice. But so I think this game, or in this mission, or in this set of missions, we've already replaced 2 of our mechs, so that's pretty good. All right, so we got 2 of them. We got bolster the front, and we've got hold the linchpin. I think we'll do bolster the front here. But if you notice here, 175-ton weight limit, which not great, to be honest with you, because we would have to drop the javelin instead. You know what? I don't see anything special. I was kind of looking to see if there was anything special over here at this industrial zone. There still might be. Let's see here. Nothing really. I'm thinking about just moving over here. It's going to cost us 200 grand, but we have the money. We easily have the money now. Our mix will be completely repaired by the time we travel to here. So I did say we were going to do this before we wrapped up the stream, so, and we only got about a half hour left. Some of these missions can take a little while, so yeah, this might be the last mission we do. We might end the stream a little bit early. That's more for me, because I know I've talked a couple times on stream, but I'm still looking for a job. I actually got an email from a company today. They want to move forward, and I have to do a couple personality tests and things like that for them, and it can take a little while. So what I think I'll do is I'll end the stream a little bit early. Once we'll do target of opportunities. We'll do the next story mission. We'll wrap it up today. Then I want to do hopefully get those testing done, so that have some good news maybe on Tuesday then. So one more mission. We've got our mechs are ready. We'll look at target of opportunity. So target of opportunity is for Merrick. They do give us a 200-ton weight limit, which is great. But unfortunately, we are only we're indifferent with them, so we don't get as much salvage opportunity with them. So we'll take 2 of each of both salvage shares and of damage coverage. We'll also take some C bills as well, because usually they actually provide. I mean, they're providing us already with 600 grand, so let's actually take that one out and put it into salvage shares, and we'll hit accept. 2 blackjacks, our Shadowhawk and our Centurion. We're ready to go. Now this one might take a little bit longer to load because it is a story mission. There usually is a little bit more to do in these. There's usually a lot more enemies to fight as well, so we'll see how this goes. So yeah, so if you guys have, you know, if this is your first time joining the stream, I do appreciate it. I do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, usually from 1 to 4 p.m. Today's a little bit different because of a couple things that's happening. So we might end a little bit early. Hopefully maybe only about maybe 15 minutes or so. So there is that. We also so I do this every week. You know, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Usually we play different games, different streams. Tuesdays usually are like tycoon type games. I might. We're still thinking about switching that up. I don't know quite yet if I'm going to do that or not. On Thursday though, I usually play Stardew Valley. We just got to year 2 on there. We've been kind of working our way through there. And then Fridays are as always. We've been playing MechWarrior. We originally did play Evil Genius, so kind of felt interesting to transition from that game to this one. So if you guys enjoying it, all I ask if you guys would just leave a like, or not a like, leave a follow if you guys want to follow to keep up with me and what the streams I do. I'm trying to get to 50 followers, and we're actually up to 19 so far. So doing pretty good there, but we're about 40% of the way, but still need quite a few to get to affiliate. There's a couple other things we're trying to get to, and been going pretty well. So hopefully that will continue. Also, I do have a YouTube channel, so if you do miss a stream, you can always check out the video on demand streams there. I also put up a Best Bites video, which I think I'm going to start changing up a little bit. There will be a Best Bites still, but I think I'm going to release them on a monthly basis. So I'll compile all the best bits into one file, and then I'll cut them. I'll put them into one video. There will be an order, of course, but I'll have one just for like Stardew Valley, like a section for Stardew Valley, a section for MechWarrior, a section for every other game we're playing. So I think it's more how I want to do it, or maybe do it on a weekly basis. A weekly basis might not be too bad. So you'll get a section for that. It'll be probably like a 20-minute video or so, and I think that'll work a little bit better. So I don't have to try to edit a video every time I end a stream. I have to run and edit a video. So what will happen is with that is I'll probably release those on either Saturday or Sunday, so you guys can see that before the next week comes up. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. This will probably be the last one that's by itself, and then starting next week we'll have ones that are the weekly Best Bites. But back to the task at hand. Taking out the governor here. Let's see what we can do.
All systems nominal.
Alrighty.
One shot, one kill, Commander.
If only it were that easy.
Anir, I thought you were as good as your old man by now.
Not quite that good.
Give him hell, Commander. I'll see you on the other side.
Alrighty. So this one, I think the governor's actually in a battle mech, so I don't know why the governor. I mean, it's possible that they could be, but it just seems a little odd that an elected official would be in these big battle mechs. But maybe that's just me.
Move to the commander.
Haven't seen anything come up yet, and that's a bit worrying because I would think you would see at least some outer defenses by now. I think there's some coming up here, so just turrets though. What's there we go. Getting to some heavier stuff now. And what is that? It's just a locust, so let's take out that, guys. That was the longest helicopter crash I've seen so far. It's
On the target. Take them out.
they are in a trebuchet, actually. That's a little more worrying than I would think about. So let's get rid of this guy here. Because he's also got a Centura. So he's got a whole lance with him. Alright, well, this is going to go swimmingly here, I hope. Remember, we only have to take out this guy, so the faster we take him out, the faster we can leave. Ooh, come on.
Dynasty unit taking enemy fire.
Well done, Commander.
Alright, that's all we have to do.
Let's see if what we did here today actually worked. Meet me at the extraction point. I'm already inbound.
We've I've already lost an arm on this mech.
Falling in file formation, sir.
Alright, I didn't think that mission... I thought that mission would take a lot longer. It didn't, so I might do one more. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, really, we're just going to go back to the grinding, because we're going to be grinding back till we get to, I think, level 7, and then we do the next mission. So I might end it there. We can start grinding again. That's kind of maybe how we'll do it. We'll grind until we get enough experience till we get to the story mission. We'll do the story mission and we'll end the stream there. So, yeah. That's, that was it. That was actually a lot easier than I expected. Or maybe, because I think beforehand what would happen is that I would think that we have to eliminate everything on that battlefield. And if we did, that's what, 5 or 6 mechs, a bunch of tanks, turrets, things like that. We don't. We just have to take out that one target and leave. So maybe that's just me learning how to play the game a little bit better. Still rather fun though. I would love to get that trebuchet. 2 LRM-15s and I think 4 medium lasers. It's a good missile boat to start out with. I mean, if you look at the catapult, which is the one I like, or it might only be 2 medium lasers, because the catapult it's a 70-ton mech. It's 4 medium lasers and 2 LRM-15s. Usually what I'll do, if it lets me, I take out 2 medium lasers and put LRM-20s on there. That's how I usually will have that. So it doesn't look like they'll let us have the trebuchet, unfortunately, but they'll let us have all the salvage though. That's pretty nice. So there's that. We got quite a few level ups there. We just got some C-bills and some reputation out of it. And a destroyed trebuchet there. It's quite unfortunate. We're going to go speak to Rihanna on the bridge. And I think we'll save on the bridge and call it a stream there. So we'll run up here. And here we go.
Okay, Commander. My work for House Marek is not quite finished. I've been informed that House Liao have retaliated because of our actions against the local governor by launching several military raids on Marek border outposts. The good news? It means another payday for us. House Marek wants us to hit back by destroying a military logistics center belonging to Liao. They're hoping to hobble Liao's military capabilities in the border region and, in doing so, convince them to back down and allow the refugees to return home. The thing I find extraordinary is that House Marek is not going after Black Inferno. It was their egregious actions inside Marek territory that started this whole thing. Instead, they're focusing all their anger and resources on House Liao. If I had to guess, I'd say someone very powerful is behind Black Inferno's actions, and that whoever it is, they're using that power to shield these bastards. As to who that benefactor might be, or what their endgame is, I don't know. Still too many questions, and not enough answers. For now, we have a contract to fulfill. I've prepared the mission briefing. Once you sign off on the op and get us where we need to go, we can launch.
Copy that.
Yeah, so this kind of shows how the houses work. They really don't care about mercenaries. They just go after each other. I love doing that for some reason. So, yeah. So let me go ahead and save the game here, guys. We'll save. Do a manual save. New one. Already up to day 1347. That's pretty good time there, guys. So let me go ahead and just pop over to the main camera here, guys. Well, thanks for joining me today. I really do appreciate it, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a follow. It's great if you guys want to follow. We're trying to get to that 50 follower goal. It's going to take a little bit, but I think we can do it. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, please leave a like and a comment if you guys enjoy the video. Yeah, if you guys want to see more, please just let me know. It's a really neat thing. People actually took really well to the Planet Coaster video this weekend. This week. It's been getting quite a few views over on YouTube, so it's really encouraging to see. Guys, I think we're going to call it a stream there. I know it's a little bit early, and usually I wouldn't do that, but I do have some things I do need to take care of today, relatively soon here. So I'll take care of those, and we'll be back on Tuesday. Don't know. It's kind of a question mark right now. We have been playing Prison Architect, but I've been playing through it, and it's been having some issues. I've been playing it on my own time, and it works, but I think we might want to wait maybe until the DLC comes out. We might look into getting that. If not, though, I have an idea for a Minecraft playthrough. There's you can play Sky Factory, and Sky Factory is where you start out with one tree and one piece of dirt block, and you have to build essentially the entire world out of it. I've been thinking about playing a hardcore Sky Factory, so I get one life, and whatever happens, happens. So I think that might be what we start on Tuesday. I don't know quite yet. I think it'd be kind of interesting to see how that would go. So keep an eye out, guys. I'll probably post it on the schedule probably Sunday or Monday when I'm going to stream. So keep an eye out for that. Just if you go to the stream page, just scroll down a little bit. My schedule's there and a couple other bits of information as well. Thank you guys for coming out today. I'll see you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Tuesday for whatever game we're playing then. I'll see you then, guys.